Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I will be going over a quick and easy meal prep that you can do. This is perfect for going back to school. I will go over a breakfast recipe, a lunch recipe, and a dinner recipe. So the first recipe is a shrimp taco bowl. You will need some kernel corn, black beans, cilantro, some shrimp, lime, and some tomatoes. The second recipe is a sweet sriracha chicken. You will need some garlic salt, some chicken, honey, sriracha, coconut aminos, cornstarch, olive oil, broccoli, and some brown rice. So we will first start off with the sweet sriracha chicken. You will place the chicken in a Ziploc bag and then add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. After you have added the cornstarch, you will add about 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. And once all the ingredients are in the bag, you will close the Ziploc bag and then massage the chicken so that way it is fully coated in the cornstarch and garlic salt, and then set that aside. Next, we'll move on to the brown rice. We will be using about 1 cup of dry brown rice and then adding 2 cups of water and then place that in the rice cooker. I will also be spraying the rice cooker with olive oil spray so that way the rice is not stick. And a general meal prep tip is to always start with foods that take the longest to cook. So while the brown rice is cooking, we will be cooking the chicken. It should be ready to go because we coated it with the cornstarch and the garlic salt. So you will take each chicken piece and then make sure it is brown on both sides. So while the chicken is cooking, we will be making the sweet sriracha sauce. Also, as a reference, I have below the original sweet sriracha chicken recipe if you would like to refer to it. And so we will begin first by adding 3 tablespoons of sriracha sauce. The original recipe called for 6 tablespoons of sriracha sauce, but I thought that was way too much for me. So also feel free to modify the recipe any way that you would like. And then also add about a 1/4 cup of honey, and then I add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. You could also use low sodium soy sauce, but I just personally wanted to use the coconut aminos. You also add cayenne pepper, black pepper, and then garlic salt. And once all the ingredients are in a bowl, you will mix it together and then add it to the chicken once it's ready. So once the chicken is brown on both sides, you will be adding the sweet sriracha sauce. And then make sure to fully coat each piece of the chicken with the sauce. And then put the flame on to low and wait until the sauce thickens. And once the sauce thickens, the chicken should be ready to be placed into meal prep bowls. So while we're waiting for the sweet sriracha sauce to thicken, we will be working on the shrimp taco bowl. First, we will be adding about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then we'll be just sprinkling on some garlic salt, sea salt, and then about 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning. Once all the ingredients are together in a bowl with the shrimp, we'll mix it all together, and it should be ready to be cooked onto the skillet. So while we're waiting for the sweet sriracha sauce to thicken and also for the shrimp to be cooked thoroughly, we'll be moving on to cooking the broccoli. So I will be adding about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and then sprinkling on some garlic salt and black pepper in a bowl with the broccoli. And the easiest way to cook veggies if you're in a rush is to microwave them. So that is exactly what I will be doing here with the broccoli. I will be throwing them in the microwave for about 1 minute, and after that they should be cooked and ready to go. So once you see that the shrimp is starting to become a bit more pink, we will be adding some diced tomatoes and some cilantro. I used about 2 big tomatoes and then 1 bunch of cilantro. And then after that you will mix it together with the shrimp, and then in about 10 minutes the shrimp should be ready to go and then put into meal prep bowls. So while we're waiting for the shrimp to continue to cook, we will be opening the black beans and then the corn and then actually adding them into meal prep containers. That is the wonderful advantage of canned food, that you just open them and then you can just prep them and put them into meal prep containers. So I will be adding about a cup of black beans into each meal prep container, and then the same for the corn. And then after that we just add the shrimp. So by this time the sweet sriracha sauce should be thickened and we're ready to prep the sweet sriracha chicken bowls. So we will be separating the broccoli evenly into each bowl and then doing the same for the sweet sriracha chicken. And once the brown rice is ready, we'll be dividing them equally into each of the meal prep containers as well. So last but not least, we'll be moving on to breakfast because it is the most easiest thing that we can meal prep. overnight oats, which is my all-time favorite. I can eat oats all day, every day. So here I will be adding about half a cup of oats into the meal prep containers and about 1 cup of unsweetened almond coconut milk, and then adding about a handful of strawberries, adding 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and then about 1 tablespoon of honey. And then after that, we just place them in the fridge and they should be ready to go. So thank you so much for watching my meal prep video. Please give this meal prep a try and let me know if you have any questions. Please like this video, please share it, and I will talk to you all soon.